I guess this fucking Andrew Tate day on my channel today, man. Something going on, bro. Like it's some damn debate that's going viral. I guess from the looks of what is being said on these videos, look like Tate got smoked on some fucking interview by Hasan. I'm familiar with Hasan. Did that one reaction to him when he was giving Gideon bullshit about whatever the fuck. So I'm aware of I'm aware of who he is. Like he left a bad taste in my mouth in regards to that fucking video. But like outside of that, I don't know shit about Buddy. But you know what I'm saying. As far as Tate's concerned, like I fuck with a lot of what the hell Tate be saying, like especially the male empowerment type of shit. You know what I mean, and he's like cracked the algorithm. He's cracked the code, bro. He knows how to, navigate through this social media space and get the views. He's clickbaity as shit, man. But yeah, I'm thinking he about to be the fucking new Kevin Samuels type of motherfucker. Like he's polarizing his shit. Like he's headed in that direction. So then, now I'm getting smacked in the fucking mouth. I'm getting smacked in the face by videos on the fucking feed, and then y'all let me know that I need to check this shit out as well. And then I just dropped the fucking video with Tate on some other fucking debate this morning. So I'm like, damn, all right, well, y'all said I really need to check this one out, so we about to check this shit out, man. Let's do it.
Andrew, I've seen some of your work as you're doing the rounds on Twitch here, and a lot of the things that you said that you've been called out on, specifically in regards to like women driving, as a matter of fact, are just generally untrue. There's no empirical evidence to back up those claims, which is why you resort to anecdotes quite frequently and say things like, oh, well, it's just common sense, right?
It's my personal opinion based on my personal biases of my life experience. Now, when I say yeah, exactly. And when I say these things, X amount of people agree with me and X amount of people disagree with me. That's fine, and that's the same of nearly any statement in the world.
Okay,
I
but
can say the world is round, and there'll be a percentage of people who disagree with me. That's totally and utterly fine. I come on here and talk about my own personal experiences, and my experience is men are better drivers than women. I'm not saying there's no good female drivers. I'm not saying a female can't move a car.
No. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. There is a truth, and then there is your own personal experiences backed by anecdotes, right? Or your own personal opinion backed by anecdotes from your own personal experiences. Now, your own personal experiences are oftentimes going to be incorrect and not close to the reality. That's why there's an entire field of statistical analysis. That's why we do empirical. That's why we rely on empirical evidence when we're making decisions. Why? Because we all carry a bunch of personal biases. And when we analyze situations, we do not have enough scope to grasp the entirety of the situation. We cannot comprehend it with our human brains.
This is like so interesting. It's weird to see someone trying to like explain this dilemma or explain this, not even dilemma, explain this fact to someone like Andrew Tate, who is known to be the polarizing speaker that's always providing these facts to his audience. But now he's getting talked to like he's a fucking child about the existence of this dynamic, right? Right, you have your feelings, then you have the facts, and that's, I mean, bruh, like, like I'm definitely living that goddamn space where I hammer the existence of that, or I hammer the attention that there needs to be brought on facts as opposed to worried about how everybody feels about shit just because of where we live in today's society, right? But then like you got Tate. Tate got, I mean, I was first introduced to Tate on the Fresh and Fit shit, and they always hammering that shit down as well. Like especially when we talking to women and shit, and women are so deluded and delusional, thinking about their own perspective and how they feel their perspective is fact, and they get busting them out for reality. That's essentially what's fucking happening to Tate right now. He's fucking whomever, Fresh and Fit or Tate himself, talking to these crazy ass women. Like Tate really here trying to justify his personal bias or his personal belief on how women drive compared to men when Hasan just put these fucking these statistics up that clearly state otherwise, that show that women are actually better drivers than men because men tend to drive more aggressively and dangerous, things of that nature. But Tate is quick to, cast that shit aside because he's only focused on his belief. That's that's crazy. It makes me question Tate's like motives, or I mean I don't know. I was gonna say it puts me in the mind of like the issues I had with Fresh and Fit, because they would say one thing and then do another. Right, this is along those same lines. Like Tate says one thing, but really he is this way. Like he's showing to the world that he's solely focused on facts and the way it is. But then when he gets questioned behind his own perspective on things, you can clearly see that he's focused on his personal biases, his own beliefs, as opposed to the facts. Right, but I don't have I had animosity towards that Fresh and Fit shit, because they are trying to, show men to be a certain way, but then at the same time, themselves as men are not really that way. I had issue with that. With Tate, I have that. There wasn't really anything he said that I was like, personally felt strongly about. I just appreciated the fact that he was uplifting men and calling men out on any bullshit, bro. But big picture, bro. Like he definitely is out here fucking, capping it up, bro. Like for real, dog. Like, it makes me question your authenticity and genuineness behind this. But I was already questioning that shit anyway, because I know his motive is just to get clicks. He's clickbaity as shit, right? But yeah, Hasan definitely smoking his ass right now.
First things first. There's lies, there's damn lies, and there's statistics. I'm sure you've heard that from Mark Twain. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you're deriving.
You can massage numbers, but
you're deriving your truth from an internet study. That's fine. You can derive your truth.
He's not deriving his truth. He's deriving the truth. But all right, I want to see how he tries to talk his way out of this hole he's in, bro. Like you got, bro. It is what it is. You can't. 2 + 2 = 4, and he's gonna try to make it = 5 here. Let's see how he does it though.
You're deriving your truth from an internet study. That's fine. You can derive your truth from an internet study on a bunch of different things. The truth of life is the truth that you experience as an individual. That is the only truth that we all live within. You live within your truths, I live within my truths, because these are the truths I've experienced as an individual. If certain things happen to you over and over and over and over and over again, but the truth on the internet says it's not true, that doesn't mean that your experiences are any less real. So if you come here and
he sounds like a fucking female, bro.
Experiences can be real.
Hey, he sound like one of these delusional ass. I would say one of these delusional ass of women up on these motherfuckers thinking that since they experience this shit all the motherfucking time, that's the way fucking life is, bro. He sound like these girls who all they see is the top 10% of dudes, and they think all men are like that when, lo and behold, 90% of the men are invisible to them, right? That's what he sound like right now. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Woo. That's Tate, bro. Damn, dog. Damn, bro. I thought this. I wonder if this is gonna have any impact on, the work he's done thus far, because this totally contradicts, like, him, what he stands for, right? Him talking like this, that's a different person, bro. That's not the Tate I fucking know. That's not the fucking Tate we know, bro. You sound like one of these girls that be coming up on goddamn these little platforms talking all that crazy shit, and you be trying to hold their ass accountable, dog. Hey, bro. Hey, just take this L, bro. Take the fucking L, dog. You right. You know what I'm saying? I got shit fucked up. I was focused on my own bias. It is what it is. You got it, dog. But he's not gonna let that shit happen, bro. You need to goddamn, be a little humble about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That goddamn ego about to get your ass torched in front of everybody. Clearly it already had. Clearly it's already happened, bro. This shit is fucking trending like a motherfucker, bro.
You could be a statistical anomaly, as a matter of fact. You can be one of those people, but more often than that.
Then I'm going to talk to you, because I keep letting you talk and you're finishing your point, and I'm trying to talk.
He getting hot too.
So okay, go ahead.
I'm going to. The fact that you're going on the internet, finding some study and saying that this is the truth, especially after the age of COVID and all the fucking truth we were told with that garbage.
Oh, bro, he reaching now.
Say, the internet said X. I'm sure the internet did. I'm talking about my personal experiences, and some people agree with me and some people do not. That is perfectly fine. Don't give a fuck if people agree with me or otherwise. People are listening to me and they're either agreeing with me or not.
I know, but you're still wrong, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you're wrong, bro.
Do you want to be right, or do you want to keep speaking into a hug box where people agree with you?
Yeah.
And then, well, if you just completely devalue empirical evidence, actuarial sciences, the entirety of the insurance industry that relies on making these sorts of calculations.
Bro, all I see is a fucking female smoking a cigar right now. Bro, he said, prove to me that I'm wrong. All right, if you just gonna just discredit science and statistics, only focus on what the fuck you see, then all right, I guess we living in your world, squirrel. Bro, what the fuck, dog? That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, Tate. You gonna go out like that, cuz? You gonna go out like that, bruh?
The entirety of the insurance industry that relies on making these sorts of calculations to ensure that these quotes are as profitable as possible, which ends up charging men higher rates than women, is a statistical likelihood that men are more dangerous drivers than women across the board and get into more car accidents across the board. If you're going to look at all of that and say it doesn't matter because that does not correspond to my own personal experiences, then you're silly. You're being silly. You're being a silly person. If everyone thought like you did, right, we would have no scientific achievements on this planet. We would still be living inside of fucking caves. As much as I love
Hasan is Tate. That's Tate talking to who needs the information. Bro, that's crazy, dog. Tate is over here getting cooked. He's getting cooked.
I don't think that that would be a good planet to live on. I'm pretty happy for, I don't know, all the medical achievements, all the scientific achievements that we have reached. And at the heart of all of that, all of those accomplishments lies an understanding of arriving at the truth through empirical evidence.
And the fact he had to explain that to Tate, bro, I mean, what do you do? Bro, you silly, dog. You silly, bro. You out here looking crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Cool. In my personal experiences, all of the car crashes I've been involved in, all the times my car was hit, and all the negative experience I've had on the road, women were at fault. Wow. That is, now you can sit here and say the insurance claims say that. I never said the insurance claims don't say that. I'm saying that I am not comfortable with women driving because of my personal experience. Those are my personal experiences. You can drag up all the empirical evidence in the world you want to try and drag up. Anyone with a brain knows how that aids the world agendas anyway. I don't want to go too political on a stream that's going to get taken down. So I'm not saying that I can't find a female race car driver. I'm not saying that.
That's not what I'm saying either. I'm not talking about like statistical anomalies. I'm straight up talking about the overwhelming amount of evidence that suggests that women are more careful drivers than men. Okay? And therefore better drivers than men. You keep resorting back to
your personal experiences,
your personal anecdotes. So let me walk you through this, right? Do you agree? Do you agree that human beings have biases?
Do me a favor.
Okay. But hey, I respected your time. Do you want to answer my question? Do you believe that human beings have biases?
Oh, absolutely. We're all biased.
Okay.
Completely.
Do you think that those biases might cloud your judgment?
It's not about clouding judgment.
Not just your personal not just your own personal judgment. Do you think our biases might cloud our personal judgment?
I think every single person on earth is biased and lives within a biased
reality.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely true. If you agree with me on both of those accounts, you understand that your anecdotes, your own personal accumulation of information, is going to be clouded by your own personal biases. So you're not going to be able to assess the information adequately in the same way that empirical evidence will. This is precisely why
it's just optics. Like the audience seeing this go down this way. Like Tate know he dug himself a fucking hole. You gotta hold this L too, bro. You know, there's no way getting out of that, bro. You gonna keep reverting back to it is what it is. The damage has been done. You just got smoked. You got cooked, and it's just making it look even worse that you got this fucking. You got Hasan talking to you like you were a fucking elementary school student. That's what it looks like right now. Talking to Tate this way. It looks crazy. It looks crazy.
That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is I'm uncomfortable with a woman driving. And if you actually ask most women, if it gets late at night or it starts getting dark or it starts raining heavily or the parking gets difficult, they usually ask the man to drive themselves. I know many women who do that. They're not offended by my assumption. I know loads of women who go, oh, I don't want to park.
There's not
a bad thing about it. Who gives a shit, right? It's not even a big deal. You've come on here deciding you really want to stick up for the chicks and maybe, you know, one of them will drive over to your house. It's cool.
Damn, bro.
I don't think I look.
Damn,
let's be real.
Now you trying to attack buddy character just because you got smoked? He's out here trying to protect women's honor. Nah, bro. He's just saying 2 + 2 = 4. And you getting mad the fact that 2 + 2 = 4. And since you wrong, you gonna try to attack him now, bro. That's some clown shit. That's some hoe shit, bro. Damn, bro, you going out sad, bit dog. You going out sad, bit dog.
So, I don't think I need to be a male feminist to be able to attract women. Okay.
Damn.
However, having said that.
Damn.
Funny implication. Having said that, you are failing to recognize what I am trying to say. I walked you through these steps slowly but surely.
That's how you break a motherfucker down, dog. It's like, and it's ironic as shit because all these debates that have been going viral on YouTube from Tate and him smoking all these other motherfuckers, bro. Like that's what's in everybody's face, and just to see Hasan just cook this motherfucker and just break him down in the way he's doing it, just making him sing. He's making fucking Tate like a fucking infant right here, like a little baby ass bitch, dog. He over here getting mad, Tate getting angry with him because the truth is ugly because you got caught up, bro. You was out here talking this bullshit and he called your ass out and he got your ass backpedaling like a motherfucker, and since your back against the wall and there's no way out, you're gonna try to attack his character saying he just up here trying to, fight for women's rights, bro. You know what I mean? And you getting mad, you outside your character and shit, and he been here smooth talking the whole goddamn time, bro. Yeah, respect to the manner in which he just goddamn decapitated fucking Tate on this fucking debate, bro. This is hard.
I have my own biases, my personal experiences, and I say them. Some people disagree and some people agree, and I don't care. You now come along.
But you're still wrong, though, because I'm not operating on biases when I talk about women driving. I'm talking about the empirical evidence. I might have personally thought women are worse at driving than men as well. But once you arrive at, once you look at the evidence and you realize that said evidence suggests something else, you're probably not going to continue believing the prior thing that you believed, right?
Fact. Even if I thought women were worse drivers, I've seen empirical evidence, and I'm so smart that I ignore my own eyes and ears and believe what the internet tells me. That's what he's coming along.
That's not what he said. He does not believe. Fuck out of here, bro. All this folks on the internet, bro. You're supposed to believe what the fact is, not believe what you believe.
You to do, my friend.
I'm sure you're double vaccinated. It all makes sense to me now. You believe what you're told to believe. You don't believe your own eyes, you don't believe your own ears, and that's what you're going to sit here and talk about empirical evidence that you found on Google. Cool. If you believe everything that's on Google, that is your prerogative, my friend. And if you think that makes you sound smart in the modern world after the 3 years you've just been through, to say that I read a piece of paper that tells me to believe X, so I believe X, and I ignore.
So now he's going to try to go to
I'm not asking you to ignore your own personal experiences. I'm simply asking you to look at the data.
So let's change the subject because you've just proven your point.
Okay, Andrew, do you believe? Well, you didn't really prove anything, but it's cool. Do you believe the Earth is flat, or do you believe the Earth is spherical, round?
Aldi has his headphones on.
Yeah, oh, he took his headphones off?
He acting like a bitch, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. It's important, Sometimes you can't take the heat.
Bitch,
sometimes you can't take the heat, so you gotta get out of the kitchen a little bit. Andrew, do you believe the Earth is flat or round, spherical, globe?
Round.
You believe it's round, right? But when you walk outside, it feels like it's flat.
Tate looks defeated.
Brother, and
it looks flat, it feels flat, but you believe it's round. Why do you believe the Earth is round?
Because I have personal experience that would prove to me that the Earth is round.
Oh, you have personal experience. What happened? Did you go up to the fucking moon? Is that how you figured it out?
Exactly. I flew up into space and I looked down on Earth and I saw a big circle.
That's crazy. Okay, you don't have to. Hey, listen, you don't have to concede on that point, but I think you and I both understand the importance of scientific. The importance of empirical evidence in that one, right? Or
all our fun.
Science.
I saw it there, and I thought, wow, this guy, okay, he's gonna ruin the stream. We had a hot chick. Now you're here.
No, the stream isn't ruined at all. Fuck the damn chick y'all had there, bro.
Is it a little bit more difficult when I'm not like the traditional like SJW looking person? Is that why it feels like the stream is a little bit more ruined?
No, it's not difficult. As a professional, I'll tell you the conversation we just had.
Yeah, dude, you've been kicked in the face and stuff. Like, I'm sure you can handle little old me.
Exactly. So I'll tell you as a professional the conversation we just had. I said I am biased and I don't believe women can drive. That's my personal experience. I don't care if anyone agrees. You came along.
That's not what that, bro. Come on. Is that what he said? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments if that's what he said. If that's what he said, then all right. That ain't what the fuck he said. He ain't say I'm biased. I don't think women can fucking drive. Nah. If that was the case, he wouldn't be up here fucking. Hasan wouldn't be up here trying to prove to him that women can drive if that was his own personal bias. If it's your own personal bias, I don't give a damn what the fuck your personal bias is, but you out here saying that you know for a fact that all women can't fucking drive based on your personal bias, and that's the problem.
You came along and said, no, that's not true because of the evidence. I came and said, I don't care about the evidence, my personal experience. You said, I also have personal experiences and we're all biased. I agreed. Then you said, even if I had personal experiences that said X, I would ignore them because the internet told me to believe Y. I believe what I'm told.
That's not what I said. I said that regardless of my own personal biases that I might have, evidence is still more important than my personal biases.
And it's boring, and you've lost, and it's boring. So let's just move on to the next subject.
Is that what happens? You just say I'm boring and I lost, and then you win? Is that what it is?
Do a poll on the chat. And if you won, then we'll continue to talk it. But I'm sure you've lost, and it's boring.
Okay.
And
Do you want me to leave the conversation that desperately, Andrew? It seems like you're running away a little bit.
We're just going in a never-ending circle. Like,
okay, yeah, we can move on from that. We can move on from
All right. Damn, Tate. Say it ain't so bit, dog, bro. I mean, shit. Now, see, you should. I don't know. At least for me, I don't know how y'all are gonna feel about it. 'Cause I've seen shit like this fucking happen, where motherfuckers with followings and shit get called out, and then like their minions just refuse to believe the existence of inconsistencies that have been, put out there for the public to see. So whether this sways you on your feelings about Tate, that's on y'all, man. But I know personally for me, when I see him out here now taking these strong stances on fucking things, I just don't feel like the source is as credible now. You know what I mean? It may sound good. He does say things that, get motherfuckers going, right? Motivating them, polarizing, clickbaity as shit. And, I did think that it came from a genuine place, but now it's more like I'm thinking he's saying shit that he believes his audience wants to hear. I don't know if it's solely based on him saying things that he really believes, right? But, it is what it is, dog. He ain't going nowhere. The motherfucker, this is gonna make him, that much more polarizing and shit, bro. You know what I mean? So, definitely cool. Hey, Hasan, good job on the motherfucking debate, bro. That's how you take a motherfucker out. And, yeah. Definitely interesting, bro. I see why this shit popping, dog. Anyway, I'm out.